morning, everyone, and happy Monday. And that's about all I'm going to give this Monday today. As you guys know, I do not like Mondays at all. Today, I am feeling some type of way also on top of the fact that I don't like Mondays because it's Martin Luther King Day. And as much as I love Martin, because I am not a student anymore, I still have to go to work. If I was still in school, I would have the day off, but unfortunately, I have to brave the storm and the elements and get to work. So happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay, the goal for today is to be daring. Okay, be daring. And I think that it will be very cheesy of me to use Martin Luther King and say, like, Martin Luther King dared to have a dream, so we should be daring to, like, that's cheesy, that's corny, I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna use him as an example because he was a very daring person. Among the many words that we can use to characterize him, Martin Luther King was a very daring person. And daring, I think, is actually a mixture of boldness and like having courage too, but I think it just takes it a little bit further. To me, Martin Luther King was daring because so many people thought that he was crazy. So many people didn't understand or didn't know his vision. But he still went forward with what God told him to do. He still went forward against, I'm sure the advice of his family members or a lot of his colleagues. And he still, and which really ended up making him one of the leaders, if not the leader of the civil rights movement, because he just blindly trusted God and blindly had faith in God that everything that he was telling him was going to work out. And yeah, I mean, even though he died in the end, his impact was still greater than his death. So I think that being daring is just understanding and knowing what God told you to do and just moving forward with that and not caring about who has anything to say about it, not caring about how many people think you're crazy, but just moving forward with that vision or that purpose that he has set aside for you. Another person that I think of for my Bible scholars out there, and you don't actually have to be a Bible scholar because you could go to church one Sunday and I'm sure you would know the story. But the story of Noah and the ark, like, that is a crazy story to me. That is a crazy story to me because if God told me right now to build an ark, I'd be like, God, what? In the snow? Like, where are we sailing to? Don't you think it would be better with like a snowmobile? Like, I would immediately start to question God, for one, and two, of course, I'm sure everyone else, my family, my friends, just people that I know would be like, girl, you are crazy. What is wrong with you? Like, you're building an ark in the middle of winter. But that's the thing about God. A lot of times when he gives a specific person a vision, no one else is going to know or understand what that vision is. And so people are naturally going to think you're crazy if it's something that's outside of the norm or something that they think that you should be doing. But being daring is, I don't care who has anything to say about it. I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. I know what God told me to do, and I'm going to move forward in what God told me to do. Because, I mean, whose approval am I really seeking? To be honest. So that is being daring. Just like a little bit of boldness, a little bit of courageousness, and a whole lot of Jesus. So yeah, that's being daring in short. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday. If you're in the Cleveland area, please stay safe because I'm not sure what the road conditions are, but last I looked, it was still snowing, so we know what that means. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.